Okay, welcome back to Indigo Ant Weekly Digest, ending the week of July 27th, 2025. And we're going into the next article. I broke these up so that the podcast video things would be shorter. So hopefully this works. All right. So this article described a new malware campaign called Koske, and it was believed to be AI assisted and delivered via weaponized Panda image files. And when you see the Panda image, you'll be like, yeah, that looks AI. Anyways, the malware was primarily focused on crypto mining and employs advanced evasion and persistent techniques. The attack starts by exploiting misconfigured servers, allowing threat actors to install backdoors and download seemingly harmless JPEGs that are actually polyglot files containing malicious payloads. These payloads are extracted and executed in memory to bypass antivirus software, so fileless. One payload is in C code, written directly into memory, again, fileless, and executed as a shared object, the .so file. The SO is the shared object file that functions as a rootkit. The second is a shell script, also executed in memory, which uses standard system utilities to run stealthily and maintain persistence while leaving very few visible traces. So it's pretty stealthy. Koske establishes persistence through various methods, including hijacking shell configurations, manipulating system boot processes, using cron jobs, and creating dedicated system D services. It also uses polyglot files abuse to hide malicious shell scripts within legitimate image files. Oops. To evade detection, Koske deploys a userland rootkit that hides files, directories, and processing by hijacking the reader function, so redirectory function. It also aggressively modifies network settings to ensure C2 communications and bypass DNS-based defenses. The malware's adapted behaviors, such as tri-layer connectivity checks and proxy brute force, suggest AI assistance. It supports 18 different cryptocurrencies because, one's not enough, and deploys CPU and GPU optimized miners based on host capabilities. Everybody wins. The article suggests that verbose comments, modularity, and obfuscated authorship in the code indicate the involvement of LLMs. Aqua Security recommends several defense strategies, including runtime detection, container and workload protection, network security, and AI threat detection, again highlighting the evolving threat landscape for LLMs. And you can read more on this link, and I suggest you do. I picked this because when I logged into Hunt.io, it was on the top in my dashboard. They were highlighting it, and I had already done the Gemini one. So I was like, great, let's do another LLM threat because it's really highlighting how this landscape is growing. And so we all have to pay attention to that. If you're not paying attention to it, you should be. Anyways, so classification AI-assisted Cryptominer rootkit polyglot delivery impacted Linux deployed workloads, cloud container, HPC, Intel, tactical and operational, because there are IOCs and there are technical things inside this article that you can use to go hunt and do some, looking around to see if you're impacted. So there are some things that you can actually take action on in here, and operational because you can help kind of plan for that future, but it's more like, okay, what's going on right now? Anyways, and it's a very technical article. It's really well written. I love a well-written technical article, if you can't tell. Anyways, noted TTPs, polyglot file delivery in memory completion, again, the fileless component here, rootkit persistence, network manipulation, and AI runtime behavior. All right. And that is it for this one. Again, I'm trying to keep these a little bit shorter because attention spans Yeah, so anyways, thanks for joining. Give me a like, give me a follow, and come back for the CVE because I'm about to record it and post it. So have a great day.